take a look at our Glubadier. What do we have for skill points left on it right now? I got 6 unspent skill points. It's not that we aren't trying to get that up there. It's just... Is he wounded again right now? He's not actually wounded right now. It's kind of nice. I think he was wounded until a minute ago. So, I know which ones you guys are talking about. You're talking about infused. Right there. Which was part of the reason why we picked all the guys who are immune to poison. Was the plan was to utilize that with him, and maybe we could utilize that with him still. Maybe just a little bit slow to get starting. Yeah, the poison stuff on the Skaven actually seems more interesting to me after having played a little bit more through the playthrough to play with that again. I do like the poison effects. Kinda. I just don't really like range all that much. It's too, the movement in this game is so weirdly unpredictable. Like, it's very hard to see if one of your range guys is in an exposed position. The abilities to get out of melee, like, if you're a range character, you need to be able to disengage if you get stuck in melee and walk to another location and keep fighting. And disengage in this game never fucking ever works. So that's pretty painful. You like this? I mean, what would a crit build look like on, if we recruited another, or used Shipwreck for this? Strength or agility? I prefer dodging to parrying. But I like the damage off of strength, of course. Which I assume is the trade-off. That's stun resistance. Where is crits? Increase critical hit chance by 1% and critical hit damage. You build accuracy, not weapon skill, huh? So what suffers in return? Parry chance would suffer, so you would build, so looks like you build dodge on a crit build. All right. Yeah, so gonna build dodge. What is a crit? Is it 50% damage? 100% damage? What does a crit do in this game? Dodge and accuracy, huh? And where are the skills you need for this? Oops. So Vital Strike was plus crit. Both Swarm and Art of Killing is an extra racial crit chance for our Skaven. I kind of fucking hate the Skaven's unique unit though. It's just RNG whether or not it gets to move, and the impressive. And the impressive is so game changing. Like if you don't get an impressive in front of their impressive just kills like 2 or 3 of your other guys. So there's a bunch of other crit skills. That was the one that bypasses parry and dodge. It's really interesting. Which one gives minus parry? Is it agility? Just dodge chance. Strength? No, strength is bypass on parry, but not bypass on dodge. Is there anything that bypasses? Yeah, accuracy bypasses dodge. Interesting. Crit forces stun check, ignores armor, and deals some extra damage. Gaze with 2 or more enemies, increase melee critical hit chance by 8%. So, what is Vital Strike? 9, like... What's active? Deep Wounds is critical damage. That would be 915 accuracy. Underdog. I don't know about underdog. These are range skills. That one's interesting. This is how much awareness? 515 awareness. Getting enchants in this game seems really like a big fucking crapshoot too. Cool-headed. That's all alone tests. It is nice that the undead don't have to worry about this type of shit. It feels like you'd have to build some of these. Celtic expert. So, I mean, that's an interesting skill too. I mean, again, it feels like the game is designed that disengage and flee are actually options, and you don't. A, the enemy never seems to do those, and B, like, you can never do them because terrain never lets you do them. But it feels, I mean, like, this, the goal of this ability here, acrobatic, is supposed to allow you to disengage, cost you OP points, right? This is supposed to allow you to disengage using the flee skill, which only costs you SP, not OP at all. And what you're doing is you're basically taking a chance to get hit, and the chance to hit you is really vastly reduced. Cool ability. Can never use it. Counter blow. This was kind of interesting to me. Counter blow was what, 612 agility. Decrease. Oh, that's plus accuracy on counterattack. That's not the one I was thinking it was. There's another one that gives you reduced OP cost. I don't know where the hell it is though. Weapon skill is for parries. I thought there was a dodge one too though. I saw retaliation. That's the accuracy one. Anticipation's another one. This was so this is supposed to be a 915, I guess. 915 weapon skill. Still only gonna be like 10. That would be for a fear build. So the other thing I was looking at was, okay, mighty charge, swift charge, daredevil. So this is the stance everyone was talking about. Increase melee damage by 75%, but reduces melee resistance by 20%. Each melee attack triggers a free dodge attempt for the target. That seems really bad to me. I guess you'd have to choose what you're using it on, especially since it feels like it's 3 OP to not use it for an attack, which means, yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe at level 9 you could do this, where you have 9 OP, because then it's 3 to use this, and then maybe you could get like 3 attacks off if you were using a one-handed weapon or something, but it feels really bad right now. Okay. Frenzy was interesting to me. What were the other ones? So this was... Did one of these do crit damage? Daredevil overpower. Frenzy. Intensity. Adrenaline rush. Exhaustion. Cauterize. Ignore pain. I don't think the math works out very well for ignore pain mostly. Believe these were careful. These were shit. Taunt. Threaten. Guidance, hold ground. I mean, you'd have to run guidance. If you're going to run the ogre guy, maybe we could try an ogre build. You just have to run someone with guidance. Someone with a faster initiative than him with guidance. It's the only thing that makes any sense, and you always have to be deployed with him. Or the caster. I mean, that's an idea too. Which is what? That's 6 leadership. Stupid is just debilitating otherwise. I didn't think very much of these. Staggering blow. Stimulus. I liked that. Which is what, an alertness skill? Too bad it's only 1 turn. Ready stance. Scout's advance. Death stance. These are all pretty bad. There's so many critical defense skills in here. There's like 3 skills that give you plus resistance to stunning and like 3 skills that give you plus resistance to crit. I haven't found any skills that give you plus crit yet. There's a melee resist stance. It's interesting. You could maybe build no dodge, no parry. Although, I still think you're screwing yourself with that. So where are these? Knee shot. Crippling shot. Hitting, these are shots, not gonna do anything. So the only one that does any fucking actual crit hit chance here is Precise Strike. No. Wait, what? Oh, she already has it. So is it 2 skill points per level? So at the end of this, we're going to have 9 skill ups. It's 18 skill points. And then what is the actual... This is what I kept trying to use on me, was armor break. So what we have to do for these then to get a crit build is you're going to run you're only getting plus 10 to plus 20 max. Unless you have something else. What were the effects of the rats? What do the rats have? That gave them crit? Because it was only a tiny amount of crit. I remember looking at it and not being very impressed, but I suppose on one level that might be because I didn't realize how rare crit buffing things are. I've seen the swords give like plus 9 crit on like a blue sword. It might even been higher on the purple. We have a purple sword in the other campaign. We'll look at just a minute. I just wanted to look at the other skills on the heroes. First I want to look at the rat skills. Art of Silent Death. Daggers or fighting claws. Let's see. You get up to 10 crit on fighting claws. I mean, we could do that on Undead still if we built a melee Globadier. And then Swarm, right? What did this take? This was 6-9 accuracy. Or 3-9 accuracy. Swarm was 3-9 weapon skill. I didn't want to build Globadier with the dagger. I don't like daggers. I think they're very, very low damage. The fighting claws were good though. The poison effect was quite strong. Although of course rats versus undead was a little painful. So this hero here, this is not the one. I mean, this is maybe not a good. Let's go to a blank playthrough to look at this, just because this playthrough has a lot. That was our first attempt, so we have a lot of stuff in there doing wrong. I wanted to look at two things. First of all, I wanted to look at the plus crit on the... I should rename this warband while I'm thinking about it. Oh, fighting claws are not weeping blades. Good point. So what was this? Warband management A. Warband. Rename warband. This is... Okay. And I know I just picked up a blue sword, right? Or a purple sword. It's 10%. No, it's 9% crit on that. And do we have a non? It's 7 on the other ones. So what does it actually work out to be then? If you get 9% sword, you can have 10%. What do one-handed swords give for crit? 3. So maybe you could dual wield for more crit too with 2 of them or something. Might be interesting. And then it's plus 20 off of Vital Strike if you can afford to spend those OP to do it. Probably not going to get Underdog to work very often, but maybe. Depends how poorly you position. Doesn't seem like very much. What do the blades do?
Mordheim nest have much warpstone.
Let's get armor bypass.
To
Ooh, that's
keep
nice.
other clans away.
Crit and armor bypass, but didn't you just say crits ignore armor? Let's take a look at the heroes then. I wanted to look at the melee build for the Globadier. I wanted to look at the what is this? This is that fucking caster who I don't like. This is the Black Skaven, and this is the common one. Is there one more? What's this guy? It's their caster. I think I've looked at these since I started playing again. So here's the leader. There are leadership ones, like special leadership ones that give crit. Warcry, retreats, order, intimidate, insult, hold ground, guidance, coordination, threaten, taunt, rallying cry, courage. It's courage. No, not really. 10% of dodge and parry bypass is decent. Weeping Blades doesn't have damage that I know of. Let's go take a look at the shop. Nothing there. Alright, let's go take a look at the other weapons. Your spells. We have Wither, which I'm not that excited about. That's decent. A curse. It's terribly unexciting. What's the passive skill on this guy? Armor, ignoring armor. And wanted to see that weapon system. Oh, I took 2 of these. Where's the climbing one? Could look at that too, but sure. So let's look at the climbing guy. This guy.
Quitters never win.
He's the one with those abilities. So fighting claws, they do have armor bypass, which is kind of nice. Welcome back, Ricky. 12 months. And plus initiative. I don't see any plus crit on this. That must have been a passive on somebody. What are his passives? Jump down, move faster. I don't want a hero being wasted on looting. The Globadier. Some special skills over here somewhere, right? Passives or actives? They're passives. Dagger Specialists. Gain 5% chance to hit, and your attacks bypass 5% of the target's dodge and parry when equipped with a dagger. It's disappointing. I really don't want to build daggers. I don't think they do any damage. Is there an active? I thought there was one that like changed. That one. Increase melee hit and dodge chance by 10%. Reduces ranged hit chance and range resistance by 20%. Costs them 3 to do it, and it's hit percentage. I guess you're gonna be a little bit lower on hit percentage with the stun stuff, anyways, right? Because you're giving up weapon skill for accuracy. Jesus, he can be really accurate too. So you're giving up 2%. Every 1% of crit costs you 2% of accuracy. It's a lot. How does stuns help you do extra damage? Your opponents don't get to do what? I think all the attacks always hit if your opponent is stunned, but my attacks hit pretty regularly anyways. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be a lot. I guess you'd kind of want them as passives. Like, not have to devote all that much to it. I don't think I would necessarily level accuracy doing it. Oh, you can't get the rat one? Oh, it's a rat passive. So it was Swarm and what? Swarm and Art of Silent Death. So for 12 of your... Oh, you can't get 12. You must be getting more than one. Oh, it's 2. Yes, you can. It's 6. I don't know why they... Why do they do this in doubles? There must be some reason for it that I'm not thinking about this. So with 9 levels, you get 18 skill points. You spend 12 of your 18 on crit. 2 and 4 is 6. 6 twos is 12, right? So to get even 20% crit, it's going to cost you 18 or 12 of your 18 skill points. And then what? That seems like so much. Am I misimagining? Is it really? Is there more than 18 skill points? It's 24, you believe? Different characters have different skill games. Seriously? I knew the henchmen had different skill game. I didn't think the leaders did. I don't know. Looking at that, it doesn't really feel like you can specialize crit very easily. I don't know. It's nice when you do crit something, but it seems so random that when it occurs. I did want to look while I was here at the initiative of the characters compared to what's the initiative indicator? Initiative is the arrow, the triangle with the exclamation point. 62, 65, 52, 52, 65. What is 70? You're never gonna go fucking faster than the Rat Ogre. He's always gonna be higher initiative than everybody else. So it means the first round you're always rolling against his fucking leadership. I've seen it, Helveti. I guess that would tell me. I guess I could go to that site and it would tell me how many. That's a good point, though. There it is. Character planner. Let's just take a look at the rat. How much would it take to get those things? One of them. Assassin Adept. Sure. Let's say I went to him. So the max level is gonna have 2, 4, 6. He's gonna have 9 OP and 8 SP. Sure. 30 unspent skill points. 30? Really? Seems like a lot. 12 in physical. 16. Is that different for each of them? Let me take a look at like the vampire thralls. And then I want to compare it to the higher cost ones too, like a vampire itself versus like a night runner. Maybe it's just the leaders get 30, the leaders are getting more. Oh, really? Clicking on it gives me the image. No. Open a new tab, it's not giving me the image. I'm looking for. Alright, so we're looking at Assassin Adept, we're looking at the Night Runner, we're looking at the Vampire, we're looking at the Thralls, we're looking at the Dregs, just out of curiosity. 30 on the leader, 30 on the hero, 30 on the other leader, Right in the dregs. What about the zombie? Zombie gets 10. And what about the Cryptora? Cryptora gets 38. Wow. The Oppressives get a fuck ton of skill points. Okay. Not according to that site. I'll show you the light I'm working on. Or the site I'm looking at too. Which is... I think the ones that everyone's been linking to me as a character planner. So... here. According to this, I'm getting 30 skill points. Yeah. 30 is a lot. It's a lot more than I thought I was getting. Means devoting 18 to crits a little bit more reasonable. As I said, I think evasion is the strongest thing in here. I don't see how you get away every single time from taking 20% evade and your whatever evade point you want. For that's going to cost you 2 plus 6. Wait, is it 6 or 4 for the second level? Just totally blanked. Let's go find out. Oh, I should be able to tell by clicking, right? No, he doesn't have any skills because they're all level 1. No, it's 2 plus 4. So it's 6 total, not 2 plus 6. Okay. So 20 evade and the side and whatever your sidestep abilities. What does level 3 sidestep give you? Does it give you 3? Does it give you 3 evade? Like 3 chances to get rid of being attacked? Because that would be fucking incredible too. Yeah. It's so good. It's so fucking good. I guess it's only really good when you're fighting it. I think I would take this on my impressive. I don't think I would take level 2 sidestep on many other people, but maybe. I mean, it's really powerful. So I don't see how you get away from. I don't see how you get away from level 2 avoid or level 2 flash parry, and I don't see how you get away from level 1 sidestep. So at the very least, I'm seeing that pretty much in everybody.